Hi, and welcome back to Yodang. Today I'm in the middle of the Sicilian countryside, and it looks like I'm going to be here for a while, and I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous guacamole and sautéed mushrooms and poached egg on toast, which is actually not a Sicilian dish at all, which is ironic. But who cares? Stay with me and I'll show you how to make it. So we'll start with the onion, slice it in half, and then chop it into very tiny bits. We're only going to use half an onion, by the way, for this, yeah? And then we slice the tomatoes, tiny tomatoes sliced in half. And the mushrooms, you snap the stem out of it and then you slice the head of the mushroom. Is that what you call it? Do you call it a head of a mushroom or a hat of a mushroom? I'm not sure really. Oh, I think we've run out of time. Okay then. We'll start by slicing around that avocado like that. Then we twist and snap it open. And now we're going to slice lengthwise. Like that. You get two halves out of it. And you get that stone out. Nice. Now use a spoon to scoop out all that flesh. And you don't want to waste any flesh like what I just did. Yeah, you just wasted a lot. I'm going to go back for it, you'll see. And yeah, there you go, that's it. You go back and you get all of that flesh out. Nice and juicy. And you get chopping. And the reason why we chop first is that because it'll make it easier to then mash it with a fork. And then you add the crushed garlic. Well, it's sliced garlic really. Well, it's chopped garlic to be honest. Gotta suck at this. Okay, black pepper, lime juice, olive oil, and turmeric powder. And that's up to you how much you want to put in it. It depends on how much you like really. And then you take those dried chilies and you crush them. Just get those seeds out and put those seeds in there. It'll make it nice and spicy. Ah, the fun part, the coriander seeds. Now you're going to use the back of a spoon and you're going to crush them. And they'll end up all over your kitchen floor, which is part of the fun, I suppose. Now you get that fork and you mash all of it together and you get it all in there and you mix it. There you go, until you get it to this consistency, and that's pretty much your guacamole done. You then try it. And a bit more lime juice, I suppose. And that's it. We're gonna saute our mushrooms next. We'll start by heating up some olive oil at the bottom of the pan. We put in our onions, okay? And we brown the onions and we caramelize them. And then add a pinch of salt, and what I like to do is to add a pinch of sugar as well. Make sure it's, of course, raw cane sugar. Pinch of black pepper, and now we put in the garlic, and make sure you don't add the garlic too early on or it'll burn because we chopped it very finely. Some parsley or mint if you can get any parsley, and some salt. Give it a good stir, and now we put the lid on and we let them steam until they are done for about a minute. You don't want them to be too soggy, okay? You still want them to retain that nice crunch. Why am I whispering, by the way? Okay, now we do the egg. Put it into a cup first, which makes it easy to then pour it into the water without the egg breaking. And we add some vinegar, which will help the egg bind together, like that. We then stir and create a little whirlpool in the water, and this will help the egg, once it hits the water, to spin around itself and bind together even more. We then put it on some kitchen paper to absorb any extra water. You don't want a soggy egg, not on top of your toast anyway. And there you have it. Yes, in the meantime, my beard has grown to a disproportionate amount, but let's not go into that. That was the guacamole, egg, and mushrooms and toast. It's filling, it's delicious, it's healthy. I suppose that truly is what you could call food that loves you back. If you liked it, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio!